Hi again. So this is going to be a video about shoes to sell at your consignment event. So what I did is I gathered up some shoes that I will definitely be selling at the next consignment event. And I want to show you how to package them and make sure they're nice and clean and get them ready. So, okay. So these, I'm going to start off with these two sandals here. My son pretty much just tried these on. He didn't wear them out. So these are pretty much clean and ready to go. So what I did is I just put them in a Ziploc bag. I taped it shut with some packaging tape. Make sure you get some scissors too. And just sealed that shut as neatly as I could, really. You don't have to do it twice. You want to make sure the packaging tape goes around the sides a little bit. So they're like this. So then I'm going to go ahead and put the tag on this side right here. A lot of times too, you'll see people try to attach these somehow, like maybe with string or with a plastic tag, and put a tag inside the bag as well, just in case these get lost or someone takes these out of the bag by any chance. Sorry, motion's my cat is playing. So what I like to do is just put the tag on the end, the opposite side, so people can get a good look at the shoe, make sure that it's in good condition, and it's the type of size that they need. And then what I'll do is I'll just leave it like that, and they'll sell real well. I'll do the same thing with all the other shoes. A lot of people do not also put their bags in shoes, but I always put my bags in shoes because you don't know if they're going to get scratched, if they're going to get nicked, or if, you know, someone's going to spill coffee on them or take a bite out of them. You just don't know what's going to happen. And for me, I just feel better leaving my shoes in a plastic bag in a store where I'm not going to be able to see them. And I know another person or another child will pick them up and say, hey, mommy, can I have this? Or whatnot. So what I always like to do is put it in the plastic bag, secure it with packaging tape. That way there's just a little bit more peace of mind that, you know, they're not going to get misplaced in the sale or even stolen. God forbid, we hope that never happens, but it does happen. It happens everywhere. And so that's just one thing you have to make sure that you think about when you're prepping your items. One thing I did want to show you is how to get some, like, say these really cute shoes. There's dirt on them. I have to try to get that off. Especially this right here. I can get this off very easily with a dry erase. With a magic eraser. Also, you want to make sure that if there are any like loose threads like this, that you just go ahead and you trim it a little bit with your scissors. I'm going to do it right now. Oopsie. I should probably get, be careful, you're not going to cut any other part of the shoe with your scissors while you're doing this. I need to get a little bit sharper scissors, I think, for this. Oh yeah, these are working. Okay. So, and that way it looks so much better. See? And there's like it was, nothing was even wrong with it. There's another little thread there, so I'm going to cut that off. And it's amazing just by doing these little things. There's a little thread there. I mean, this one's really not going to matter too much, but I'd like to keep it nice for the next person. And you want to make sure that it's the cleanest possible. There's no stains on the top of this shoe. A lot of times, it depends on the person's working. The person who is working, and also like right there, that's just fuzz. Like you can just pick it off with your nail or whatever. Sometimes one of those sticky rollers work really well, getting all those fuzzies off of inside the Velcro. But yeah, so what I'm going to do with these shoes before I put them in the bag is just clean it nice with some magic eraser in the bottom too. It'll probably work on the bottom. And just get them as white as possible. And a little boy can wear these next summer. How cute is that? These little shoes are so cute. Yep, and then there's a lot of fuzzies here, so I'm just gonna get that off later on, and we're gonna make the shoe look really nice. And the bottom too, I gotta use that magic eraser. And then, you know, you can, don't forget about like summer shoes or these water shoes that, like, I mean, we don't have a pool or anything, but my son did use these for every time we went to a pool or we went to a lake or whatnot, and they're pretty much still in perfect condition. I'll definitely be able to sell these. There's really not much I have to do with them. I'm going to clean them up a little bit. I see a little bit of dirt. I mean, it's not really going to matter. And there's a thread right there, so I'm going to cut that off right now. Okay. So, yeah, these are looking pretty good. I really don't have to do much to these. Just pack them up, and there we go. I have another pair of sandals over here. Also, depending on the consignment sale that you are participating in, like these shoes are pretty dirty in the inside. But depending on the consignment event, so there are fall consignment events, spring consignment events, and then there are ones that do all seasons. So the all seasons ones, obviously, you can have any kind of shoe. You can have water shoes, sandals, flip-flops, that kind of thing. But for the fall consignment events, they usually do not allow that. It's closed sneakers, closed toe. So you have to make sure you read the guidelines from your consignment event and make sure that you are bringing the type of clothes that they want to sell there. Otherwise, it will be pulled. So, well, I mean, that's what happened in my experience. I really haven't done that too much. I mean, my last consignment event, I think I had 2 items pulled over like 400 items I brought there. I only had 2 pulled, so I was kind of proud of myself on that one. Also, it depends on the person working. Some people are just more picky than others and will pull things even if they see like the tiniest little dot, or if something in their opinion is not supposed to be in the sale. But I think there's other consignment events too where they're actually pretty careful, and they do ask several people's opinion before they pull it and before they actually take it out, because they know that you do work hard on the consignment event and preparing your items for the consignment event, and they're not just gonna, you know, most of them not just gonna pull things just because it's a little dot or whatnot. So I guess it just depends on the circumstances that day. Anyway, so as you can see, this one, if you can see in there, is pretty dirty. And also there's some scuffs right here. And so I'm not going to be able to sell these because the scuffs that are right there and this one right here, they're pretty much, I mean, this is dirty, but I can always clean that. But they're pretty much not going to sell at a consignment event. It's funny because some consignment events, like the one I'm used to going to, they're definitely going to pull this at the one that I'm used to going to. But if I bring this to the consignment store that I like, they might take this because they don't really care about something like this, which I think is great too, because it does still help out someone in need. They can sell these for, you know, something that's not as expensive, and someone in need or someone who cannot afford to buy these at full price will be able to give them to their children, and they'll have a nice sandal to wear for the summertime. So I'm going to try bring these to the consignment store and see if they will accept them for next year in the summer. Right now it is November, and the consignment stores are collecting winter items, fall items, sweaters, and closed-toed shoes and that kind of thing. So I have to put this in my pile for next year to bring when they are accepting summer items or spring items. So I'm going to set those aside. I just wanted to show you another pair that I thought I was going to be able to sell, but now I don't think I'm going to be able to sell because I took a closer look at them. These really cute Carter Shark sandals. So not only are these things like super dirty, and I'll have to clean these, and that's fine, but as you can see, like there's a lot of where the toes are, there's a lot of cracking. And I don't even think these light up anymore. Oh, okay, so I saw a light there, but this one, let me see if I see a light on this one. Come on. All right, so this one doesn't light up anymore. I have no idea how to fix that. I wish I understood how to fix that. And I think there are some shoes that you can fix it. But so these I'm going to try to save for the consignment store next year. But I don't think I'll be able to sell these in the consignment event because of the cracking right there on the shoe. I know for a fact that if something is faded like this and it's not supposed to be, they will definitely pull these. And if it doesn't light up when it's supposed to be, they're going to pull them too. So I'll save those for the consignment store next year. But yep, so I just wanted to show you, it's just very easy to put these things together in the bag. Some people use packaging tape like I do. And a lot of other people do use painter's tape, which is easy too, although I think painter's tape is a little bit expensive for this. And painter's tape, you'll need these for books. So when you put the tags on the back of the books, especially the books that have like a nice sealant on them, they're not going to rip the book, and they're going to be, the tags will come off really clean. But don't use packaging tape on the books. It's just this painter's tape. So another way to make these nice and secure, if you don't want anyone opening them, is to get your tag gun, which I'll do another video about how to load this. And you can put it in through this way. That way, when the person tries to open it, they can't pull it through. They can't pull the shoe through. So you're going to want to put like 5, you're just going to line this up so the person's not going to be able to pull out the shoe from the bag. I like it this way too. This takes a little bit more time, but this is really nice and secure, and it's another way for them not to bring your stuff out. So there's another way, and I think that's about all on my shoe video. If you do need to clean them up like these, like what I suggested was the magic eraser. First, if they're completely dirty and they have to go through the wash, always put them on cold cycle. You can take the laces out, put them on the cold cycle in your washing machine with some detergent. And I like using the pods. Pods are the best in my opinion. I guess it depends what dishwasher you have. I guess it depends what washing machine you have. But the pods, especially the 7th generation ones, always work really well for me. Or the Tide non-scented pods. I love those as well. But anyway, so try using that in the washing machine. Always cold when you're washing shoes or anything plastic. Always use tap water or cold water setting on your washing machine. Don't put them through the dryer because it can fade the colors. Just let them air dry outside or even like on a countertop or whatnot. I do not like putting them through the dryer. That's just my opinion, but that's what I do. And after I do that, then I go ahead with the magic eraser and I try to get everything off. Sometimes I have to use a scrub brush to get all the dirt off of the bottom of the shoe. Sometimes the dirt is stuck in the grooves of the shoe, and that's fine too. But you can easily get that off with a scrub brush, and then your shoes are all ready to sell. And you can help someone else in need, get yourself a little bit of money, and it's amazing how many shoes do sell at these consignment events. All my shoes have sold at the consignment events. I don't think I had any shoes that did not sell. Okay, so if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Be happy to hear from you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.